Hey guys, it's Rant here and I'm back with another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be recapping, going back through the Gametoons rant video because I realized that you guys didn't really like it. I mean, we still had a lot of likes. Most of y'all did like it after all. But this video is kind of important because this is going to be a recap. I'm going to be basically re-explaining my video. This is not really I wouldn't want to say it as like an apology video. But it's kind of like I'm just re-explaining what I said, and I realized that there's most of the stuff here I realized that I probably shouldn't say because I don't really mean that about Gametoons. I just don't like Gametoons. Well, you'll see in the video. I'll discuss through it. But so this is basically I'm just going over this video and just it's kind of here to explain what I did wrong with the rant because I know the rant. I have to admit that it's really sucked, and I think you guys have to agree that too. And this time I'll try not to edit as much because I feel like you guys don't really like the editing. But anyways, I want to jump straight to it because this is gonna be, so I'm basically reacting to my own video here, so why don't we start the video off? Hey guys, it's Rant here and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this video is gonna be the first video of my new rant series on my YouTube channel that I announced just somewhere around a week ago. I think it was like 6 days, no, it was a week ago because I posted on Saturday, and today is Saturday. Alright, so I actually recorded this video on Saturday. It just got uploaded on Sunday because it took me a day and like 4 or 5 hours to edit. A day and like, let's say day and 5 hours to edit because I don't know why. There's like a lot to edit within this, and I kind of overthought about the editing a bit. So, but you know, some YouTubers take longer, 2 days, maybe even longer. I don't know how long YouTubers edit, but anyways, let's get back into it. But anyways, this video is just gonna be the first rant video discussing about. This is just gonna be. I'm not really gonna show the clips here, but for today, I think I'll do it in the next one. I'll try, or just show some photos. But yeah, whatever. But today, this video is gonna be a rant video talking about well, I think you guys should have been notified. I think with the last video, I did pretty well, 3 likes, but 30 views. What the heck? But anyways, this video, I want to get into the video. This video is discussing about Gametoons and why it's a horrible channel. So I didn't really mean that by Gametoons. It's really not the worst channel. I mean, it's a decent channel. I mean, I kind of would compare it as the equivalent. I like it as much as AFMAO, kind of. If you guys don't know who AFMAO is, it's a, well, I don't know how to describe her. She's a Minecraft YouTuber. I think you guys should be familiar with who AFMAO is, because that's how much I like Gametoons. Like the same amount as much as I love AFMAO, well, which I really don't. But I just like Gametoons and AFMAO like at the same level. That doesn't mean I like them, but sorry I have to offend you Gametoons fans, but it really isn't the worst kind of YouTuber you'd find. I think you guys are kind of mad because I know you guys love Gametoons. I know they have that 7 million subscribers. Sorry if you didn't say that well, but let's just move on because I think I already addressed a few things. But at least they're better than MSA though. My Story Animated, so there's that. Yeah, you could hear the stress within that sentence that I don't want to review Gametoons. I've kind of ranted on it for a while. It's been like a year, 3 months. About that, I didn't do voice recording rants, but I did like screen recording rants. Just going over through what Gametoons posts, like what happened to Gametoons, probably playtime. It's like when my hatred for Gametoons is bigger than it was now. I remember YouTubers like Blue798 made those Gametoons rant videos. He kind of inspired me to do the Gametoons videos, and I got another notification. And I don't know, but those have been a while. It's been forgotten. I don't think my account was even verified at that time, so we're gonna move on. But actually, I think I promised in the last video that I was gonna make a rant on this video. I did. Like, do a rant on Gametoons. I'm gonna be explaining my 5 reasons why I don't like Gametoons as a YouTube channel. I might do a video of why I like Gametoons. I just need to watch Gametoons because I haven't really been watching Gametoons. I haven't really watched that much of Gametoons, and I have to admit that maybe this was the wrong time to do it. I could have done it a year ago when I actually knew much more about Gametoons, and now I just forgot about everything. So yeah, say it as the worst. It's just, yeah, it just happens, man. Channel, because there are way
Like, there are way worse YouTubers out there than Gametoons. Like,
I'm not gonna list them.
it's somewhat of pretty good masterpiece compared to like other people on YouTube, which I'm not even gonna mention.
Yeah. I love the variety of games. Like it's all the series that they put into one. Like all the series they've done from like Fall Guys, Among Us, Friday Night Funkin', Minecraft. I think Minecraft's on. Yeah, there's the Creeper, Pipe Playtime. So it's most of their series that they did. All the series that they did, and you just put them in one room together. That's really cool actually. So I don't hate Gametoons for the banner image.
Gametoons is just a
I had to address that.
horrible YouTube channel.
All right.
And reason number one is, well, look at the thumbnails.
The thumbnails are pretty cringe. I have to admit that myself, but they aren't the worst kind of thumbnails. I'd say they're kind of similar to MSA. I think they kind of do look like that. It's just like their own version. Like most of these are like Rainbow Friends videos. And I don't hate Rainbow Friends. I'm fine with it though. I'm just not interested in like the storyline or the game itself in Roblox. It's kind of like Fall Guys. I don't know about Rainbow Friends. You guys can tell me in the comments. I might disable the comments again if it gets out of hand, but I'll just keep it on just in case.
colorful, really kid looking.
I got another notification
Pretty
again.
cringe, I have to say. It's like this one, I can't get my eyes through it. Sorry, I can't really record really well because I have someone next to my room, so it won't be the most comfortable. But these thumbnails, oh, I mean, when I first saw these like yesterday, I don't even know I'm saying
There's the
it
part
correct,
where you
but,
guys criticized me
was-
for the bad editing.
my eyes were bleeding.
I mean, I know I'm trying to do this to not get criticized, and this might be a horrible idea, and I think you guys already hate it. But yeah, we're gonna move on to that because I don't want to talk about that.
On the inside from looking at these, because trust me, so most of these are like Rainbow Friends related and Choo Choo Charles, which is weird. I mean, this one, like, there's a lot here. I don't think any of them give a pass.
Skull emoji was pretty hilarious. I loved how I added that, but I didn't mean to offend you all with that too. Because I don't think that Gametoons is like the worst thing to exist. This video it feels like I'm saying like it's like the worst channel or thing to exist. Really, it's not. It's actually decent. I think they've been getting better as long as we don't have the 0% like the not. I don't want to say no brainer 0% FNF logic. Then yeah,
Patients popped up in only a minute. What
this
the heck?
happens a lot within my YouTube videos. As it recently happened like 2 or 3 times. I can't remember. I think I'm gonna have to edit or blur those parts out because it's just really bothering. And it usually happens when I'm in the morning when I'm recording YouTube videos. That makes it even worse.
And then this normal occurrence in my YouTube videos, besides stuttering
is.
and the voice sometimes, which kind of happens. But just look at the thumbnails. I mean, they're definitely not pleasing to the eye. I haven't seen the FNF thumbnails yet.
Oh yeah, like
So-
so there's like the boyfriend's fan club one. That was pretty. It's not the best thumbnail. I've seen the Midnight Masses thumbnail. What's her name? Sarvante. And there's another one where boyfriend becomes a werewolf. I forgot to mention that one. But yeah.
Scheduling, like, they don't really give a series a chance.
Now about the schedule is about whenever a popular game dies, like for example if we do Among Us or even FNF, like when the game dies they just move on to something else. I think it's actually good somehow. I mean it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like it's a good thing that you're getting more fame, more like you're getting popularity from like doing animations from like the current stuff that's popular. I don't know what, but I mean, I know, but I just don't know what to say as for example. And it's a bad thing because, well, it really does tune out the fans that love those like cartoons like Among Us Logic. I was a really big fan of, and it's sad they don't have it anymore. Despite Among Us being dead for 2 years, I can't remember when it was dead. It's like whenever FNF got popular, somewhere around there.
It's like after it's dead. For example, with Among Us,
I'm gonna
I
skip
think it was
this because I think I already explained it.
it's been
I turn on the
like
captions.
a solid 2 years, like since
It helps
Among Us has
me.
been
The
dead.
captions do help
I
me.
think that Among Us Logic was probably the only good series that I have to say that's the only good series that Gametoons has. Cause
I wouldn't really say that. I actually kind of over exaggerated with that. Among Us Logic is a good series with Gametoons. I mean, I think the reason why I hated Gametoons in the first place is because them milking the FNF Logic series. Because yeah, that's where I start to lost interest in Gametoons. I haven't seen Fall Guys. I've heard Fall Guys was good. I don't know. I haven't really heard much of Fall Guys. Rainbow Friends. I heard you guys in the comment sections loved Rainbow Friends. Like the Rainbow Friends logic. It's one of the newest logics, and I don't know about Poppy Playtime logic. I think it's decent. I mean, at least we're not talking about Hornstomp, which I may do a rant on. Hornstomp tunes or gaming, I forgot what they were called. Let's call them Hornstomp, and they're even worse than Game Tunes is. So if you think like Game Tunes is bad, somewhat, then you haven't really seen Hornstomp because. I mean, well, I'll do a video on that, recovering Hornstomp. I just need to find the information and the research.
The rest are just crappy. I can't put that into better words, but overhand with the FNFs. That's why I made.
Yeah, they actually started in like May. I think it was in May 2021 was the first FNF. I can't remember the last time I've heard of one. Things in like I haven't heard from a FNF logic in a really long time. It's like I don't know how long it's been. They're still doing Poppy Playtime
video,
though, but
the first
not saying it's cringe, but it's okay. But
place.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I'm sorry,
I'm slowing down.
my voice. Sorry, I'm
My
gonna stutter a
fingers
lot.
are just
by doing
hungry
this.
to move. Okay, and
We're
and the
halfway
worst,
through the
even worse
episode.
part of Gametoons is they actually sometimes don't even make cartoons about actual games. It's actually
Yeah, for example, like Encanto Logic was one with the roles being reversed. The Mr. Beast origin story, which I found pretty hilarious, but it's also kind of stupid at the same time. I think Squid Game. Well, I don't know how to put this. Like Squid Game isn't really a game, I guess you'd say. I mean, it's a game, but it's not. Well, the media wise, judging from like where a franchise does, it's a Netflix show. So, I mean, I wouldn't prove that one wrong, really. But yeah, I think they've done more, but I forgot what they were.
other stuff like Mr.
Like ungame related, unvideo game related.
got Encanto and all that. And all that.
I'm gonna skip through this.
It's a cruddy animation channel for gaming.
It isn't that cruddy though. It's not the worst thing. It's somewhat decent.
Okay.
Somewhat decent. Okay.
But
I
anyway,
may go too far with this with this video because I realized that I was in the wrong here.
I'm gonna move
Definitely in the wrong after the comments told me. There's a lot of hate comments though.
on to this next one because this one kind of makes me the most angry. Is the lore now
Now the lore, I wouldn't really say they make it up as they go, but they usually get it wrong. Like for example, mostly with, I'd say FNF, but there's also many other series that they got wrong. There's a lot actually, but they usually get the lore wrong. I'm not saying they make it up. I actually didn't mean it like that. They just don't get it right most of the time. I think it's kind of hard. Like game truthmanship, actually, I don't know. There's a lot to explain. But I feel like I guess you guys could say that you can't really get everything right. It's like a test. You can't get like 10 out of 10 correct. I mean, it is possible, or like you can't really get 100 on a test unless you're really masterous though. Like probably like a genius IQ, like probably like Einstein or even higher. Actually, even higher maybe because Einstein only has 170. But yeah, we're gonna move on. And
free.
I'm already regretting doing this video.
This
And I
one
may
kinda
not
made
explain
me-
it in the best way, so there was a warning there. But don't criticize me. Try not to criticize me in the comments, because you guys did that in the last rant video.
really angry
and I just
about
didn't like it.
Gregory.
So if you guys don't know, I got a new profile pic. I think you guys should have noticed when watching this video. If you guys watched from the previous other videos that I had changed my PFP profile pic. I haven't changed my watermark yet, which I'm planning to. It's gonna happen really soon though. Maybe after this video gets published, then I will and edit it, which I might edit. I don't know.
Reach. So there's this theory, or they just animated where he was like a robot.
Now I realize that these theories don't really come from Gametoons. Some of them don't even come from Gametoons. It comes from Mad Pat, believe it or not, or the theorist. I'm gonna call him Mad Pat because he's the guy in charge of all these channels. There's something I don't trust about Mad Pat. But I don't really watch Mad Pat. Okay, I just have a bad vibe judging from like the content he makes and the theories he does predict. Though I just always I don't know why. I just had a bad vibe from his content and his theories though. I don't know why it's like that. I guess it just is.
I haven't really seen that one in a long time, but I remember is that they made him like a rope. I actually didn't watch it myself. I did watch a teeny bit of it, but I hadn't really watched that much. But I remembered that they made him to last year, and there's a security breach over there, like on the
Yeah.
banner image.
Still nice
And
banner image. It's a W.
and so yeah, I think one example is good enough to tell. I think you guys should have been kind of familiar with Gametoons. I think maybe on the lore, because the lore's just awful, awful.
It's not awful. I think it's better if you go with this in game truthmanship, but I don't know about that one. Not 100% sure.
The fourth
Reason is the writing.
The fourth reason why I don't like Gametoons is the writing.
Is the writing. Yep.
Someone's boyfriend versus Sonic.
Sonic 2.0 actually. Sonic EXE 2.0. So yeah, there's all that. I think guys should be. I think guys should have been aware of what you saw. You might have seen this, you might haven't, because this goes really fast. But it's just to explain about all the events that happened during that video and why it was horrible. And I can go a whole video about ranting about that video. I think other YouTubers have ranted on that video as well. So I mean, I don't want to I'm not really copying here, but I feel like that video is getting a bit of hate. Like that Gametoons animation is getting a bit of hate, so I don't really want to review it. Plus, it's kind of past due because it's all been a year. Surprisingly, it's been freaky recently with time. I mean, you know, as you get older, time goes faster. But we're gonna move on. I wouldn't really say that they're the worst at writing an animation. They're at least heavenly compared to the animation of Problem Solvers, which is a forgotten Cartoon Network show. I might not even want to show the animation because it's cruddy or ugly, and it's still heavenly, like comparing to like gore like adult like cartoons like Mr. Pickles or King Star King. So those are like gorely adult oriented shows. So at least it's decent compared to those. And they obviously didn't play the mod, so that's one thing.
The writing kind of goes into the same category as the lore. Oh yeah, I forgot to point this out.
Sorry, it's bad editing. I got like 5 notifications so far. It's really annoying. Like, after you reuse the word annoying, I'm just stretching my arms. You stretch my arms. It hurts. It hurts. Peer pressure. No, I'm joking. It's not peer pressure. It's just arm pressure.
That out. But I think of how to defeat the villain is pretty stupid.
I'm gonna skip this.
I'm sorry I have to reuse that word, that unnecessary word, but I think I have to. And for all of that, this actually maybe the most infuriating thing is how overrated they.
Oh no, how overrated they are. I think I really, now that I think about it, I don't think that makes you angry, because I think everyone has opinions. You know, like. For example, I don't really think overrated is a kind of a bad way to describe things, kind of. I'd say good or bad's better, because I don't really like using the word overrated. It kind of does confuse me. 7 million subscribers. Actually, I think they have 7.2. I can't remember how much they got since this video was published, but they got a lot. I can't remember. It was like 7.1, 7.2 million. They gained a lot, like 150 to 150K, I think. I can't really remember. But I wouldn't really like hate on this reason. This is technically not a bad reason, though. This is definitely a bad reason of why they're bad, like because of the fan base. I mean, some like games or shows or movies have bad fan bases, like or fandoms, I should say. I think they call them fandoms. I think both are correct. Like, for example, I think FNF and Undertale, why we hate those. I think why we hate those is because of the cringy fan base, the community, and all the. I think Elsa Gate kind of goes with that too, with the kids' cartoons like Doc McStuffins. I think Sophia the First, and Puppy Dog Pals. I can't remember Those Elsa and Spider-Man cartoons were clearly forgotten, and I actually forgot they existed, which I was glad that. It did happen for a bit until some guy commented and then made me remind me of that, because I actually remembered watching those when I was younger. I was getting I don't know, I was getting pissed off. Like I was getting pissed off when I first saw those. I mean they were, I mean, they're not even for kids. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to I don't want to say that word. Has 4 letters, start with a P. I don't want to say that word, but
They have like
yeah.
7 million subscribers. I haven't really seen them lose any, too. I mean, I think we can confirm that most of their fans are just kids.
Well, we don't know the
their
fan base, so we don't know. How are you supposed to know?
videos get millions of views. Like this one got 1.3
1.3
million views in a
views.
day.
1.4 million, 1.3 million, yeah.
Um,
I'd say, I mean, it's like the PewDiePie level of views currently, and yeah, PewDiePie admits he's a dead channel, but we're gonna get into that later, or just in a video where we talk about that, because this is a bit off topic here.
all I can say of Gametoons is highly overrated. Now, I probably shouldn't hate on them for being overrated.
Like Mr. Beast, for example, but I'm gonna mention that right in the next 5 seconds or a few seconds.
Mr. Beast is highly overrated, and why should I hate on him? But
he's 146 million. Mr. Beast. Well, if you guys don't know this, I don't really want to go up to Twitter on this, but if you guys don't really know or don't know, is that Twitter's kind of known for hating on Mr. Beast here. It was from a Jaden video I watched of the Mr. Beast drama on Twitter that's saying that he was dead, and I think this video may be why, may prove why he's dead. But you can watch that. I might try to give a link to it.
This actually does good things like cure blindness and all that stuff. Team trees, team C's. He does a lot of good things. But
He's done a lot of things. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, he's helped. I mean, Twitter also hated on Mr. Beast for helping out the poor in Africa. Like, he gave an orphanage to African kids. I think there's something to that people like just don't like about that, because in my opinion, I really think that's good of him to do this. I mean, he's a philanthropist, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it, a philanthropy. I don't really know how to pronounce that word. I never really known how to pronounce it. It's kind of a long, like, high-termed word as well, too. But Mr. Beast, the most subscribed YouTuber currently, and sadly PewDiePie isn't. But I've always hoped of, I know I'm going to get off topic on this one, but I actually always hoped that Mr. Beast could be #1 on YouTube. Like, every single YouTube channel. He may even beat T-Series. Well, that is a possibility, though. It's strong. I mean, it's way stronger than PewDiePie beating T-Series as of now, because he only gets like hundreds. I don't know the exact count he gets, but he gets like hundreds of thousands a day. And T-Series gets like, I don't know, up to 10,000 at least. I don't know. I haven't really watched MDM live streams in a while, so I don't know. Did I do something?
highly overrated. And why should I hate on him? But he actually does good things like cure blindness and all that stuff.
I think I skipped 10 minutes.
They just kind of cancel on and just
10 seconds.
Kill off the series after.
It's true, though. I have to admit that's true.
Like,
because I'm agreeing with my own
opinion,
opinion, so why not?
It's kind of like that with Gametoons.
Makes sense, huh?
So yeah, and I think they have like, I don't know how much views, but they have like at least like 1 billion, maybe
2.2 billion. I think they have more, definitely.
And Gametoons,
because of the subscriber count, that's why.
Among Us Logic, and that kind of says a lot, because
yeah, we all miss Among Us Logic. Like, I know some of you all like the current ones. I think there are some. I know there's a lot of Gametoons fans, but I think we all miss the Among Us Logic, though, and probably Fall Guys if you guys have been that early to Gametoons.
Like, Squid Game was pretty trash. Like, all the other series is just trash.
I won't say it's trash. It's just uninteresting. It just doesn't interest me. Like, I don't know. Friday Night Funkin' Logic was interesting when they had the characters. Like, it was before it was rebranded to the original characters, and they had their own music. But yeah, that's like the first video. I'm not gonna give a link to that though. But yeah, so before they got rebranded to the original like FNF characters. That's when I was really interested in this series. It was more creative. I might do a rant video on that because it's kind of a lot to explain, but I'll move on.
Sorry I have to say that. But Among Us was probably the only good logic we ever had on Gametoons. Like, if we didn't have Among Us Logic, then yeah, I would hate Gametoons like probably at least somewhat way more than I already do, because
I probably won't even come to Gametoons like at all if we didn't have Among Us Logic, because that was like the series that made me step into the spot of Gametoons, of watching Gametoons. Without Among Us Logic, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably find it later on for other things like they did, but like Among Us Logic was definitely the reason why I came into Gametoons. Maybe FNF could go, But FNF is actually the reason. Actually, Gametoons actually made me like FNF more as a video game. Actually, believe it or not, it's actually true. So I wouldn't probably even go to their FNF. Actually, I don't know, but I probably would meet Gametoons. Probably wouldn't. I don't know. It's kind of hard to do alternate history there, but it's kind of cool to see that as well. And we're almost done with the video.
Still
Too.
like Gametoons.
So there's that.
I think other people have said that they only like Among Us logic, yeah, and I would highly
Definitely
agree
not the
with
0%
that, though.
FNF
But
logic. It's not 0%.
yeah, so those are my 5.
I'd say it's
quick,
higher.
brief reasons of why I don't like
Maybe a
Gametoons.
bit harsh on that, but yeah, I wouldn't say 0%. And my opinions have vastly changed. Like from y'all's comments, they have vastly changed. And I feel, yeah, I know I regretted it the first time. Like I started after the video was done, I instantly regretted that it would be horrible, and it turned out it was. But at least it got more likes and dislikes, though. I think currently has 63 likes, 48 dislikes. So yeah, judging from that's really bad. But at least it stands because there's a bit more likes than dislikes, though.
Anyways, yeah, I'm Zuriet. So that was the first rant video. I'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, so that was the end of the video. This may be a horrible part to end off the video, but I'm gonna end it off. Actually, I'll end it off right here. Yeah, it's way better. All right, so that was the video, just recapping of what I said. I don't really think Gametoons is too trash. I mean, I think they're better than MSA. I don't really know how much I like them more than MSA, but I can say that they're better because the work MSA does is even worse. Like, in the it's like if you guys don't really notice of the background characters, they are usually like the blue people, which I may have to do a reaction or a rant video on Gametoons. Because I mean not Gametoons, MSA, sorry. And I don't know if they're kind of better than AFMAO. I'm not really sure on that one, but maybe. And they're better than Hornstock for sure. There's worse animation channels than Gametoons for sure, definitely. Like, sorry I'm not speaking the best voice, but yeah, I mean my favorite, let's not get into that. I might do an own video discussing one of my favorite animation channels. I just need to come up with the list, of course. But this video, hopefully you guys like this video, and hopefully it turns out way better than my Gametoons rant video, like this video I reacted to. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction and recapping video, my own video, why I don't like Gametoons. And this is going to be recapping and just basically I hope you guys just enjoyed the video. And I'm Zuriet, and bye-bye guys, and out, and I'm going peace.